for it to get that second place position. That just kind of didn't end up getting it in probably the way they thought they were going to get it.
15 first aids, I think Froz mentioned. That's how many were in the backpack. I mean, I think it was phenomenal. I mean, to be able to be a solo member, outlive SunTouch, who is actually in the circle, trying to frag out, trying to fight, get that second place. I mean, it's all about those placement points.
Well, this is what we were talking about earlier, right? Them dropping at hospital and finding all those meds. I mean, we saw them earlier with 15 first aids and 3 med kits.
These guys are dancing with each other, shooting the guns.
Pushing a compound in mobile is
it's challenging.
A sight to behold, for sure. Holding
that's what the grenade was landing out front.
If you'd have stayed in the building, I guess it'd been okay. Oh, was it? I think it was outside.
Cue the Benny Hill music is
chasing each other.
Running around the outside of the shack. All the
they
shack
look
play.
at each other.
Look at there's a member of Toby's team getting a kill. Take a picture. Screenshot it.
This was
it happened.
This was Hyro pushing this compound. They actually were in a compound to the northeast of this, but then the hard shift forced them to push on into here. They won this fight, but then after they claimed this compound, the next 2 circles just did not favor them.
I mean,
and
each
they had
time.
to push.
Yeah, Heisenberg keeps making money moves, really, for their team, to be honest.
Absolutely. I mean, you talk about Hyro. They came in 5th place, but another 16 kill performance, as Froz was talking about. I mean, you can't help but be impressed. I mean, 4 out of 5 games, these guys coming in highly placed and just a boatload of kills. That one outside of that one Game 3 anomaly just dominated.
Finally, a Groza coming into play as well. I'd love to see it.
Look at them. Just
they're
hanging
confused.
out.
They're like, where is this solo member? I mean, we thought maybe.
There
you go. Deal with it. Deal with
it.
I think it's very obvious that as they're rotating around the circle, they definitely realize, okay, there's nobody here. So that was nice to see eventually.
And not to take anything away from Rax either. They actually held down that circle and did what they needed to do to secure that win.
Yeah, great game.
But yeah, I mean you can't help but pay a little bit of attention to the boys from Maz in the healing strats.
I mean, as you were mentioning it though before, in terms of Hyro's placement, it's not the 1s, the 2s that they've been getting, but the 16 kills off the back of it, regardless of getting 5th place, it's still just a massive performance despite being slightly further down the table.
It definitely makes up for not winning 1st place in my books, because I'm going to assume once when we see the leaderboards, they'll still be maybe 2nd, maybe 3rd with all those kill points. So
I think 1st still.
You think 1st?
Oh, not even close.
Yeah, I think probably by about 400 points.
Yeah.
Considering the consistency.
Well, and you look at who was pushing them, right? Who after Game 3, after that performance they had in Game 3, where Raptor I think was in 2nd, 250 points behind.
They went out pretty late this game, right?
Yeah,
or pretty early.
Raptor to Raptor. That squad has been the last 2 games haven't really been performing as well. But meanwhile, Hera's still having these high placement, high kill finishes. So, I mean, that lead has just got to be insurmountable.
Very impressed with my team here today in the game.
I'm impressed with the fact that you had that team.
I'm going to go over the VODs tonight with them, help them out, give them some strategy tips, and then come back tomorrow even more confident.
Give them some Oracle Dave coaching.
Oracle Dave coaching. I mean, they've been doing fine so far with my help, and pretty sure they're just going to continue representing the PUBG mobile scene to the fullest.
That's right. So looking, I mean, actually it's a cool thing that you kind of consider here, looking from day number 1 to day number 2, because that is the end of our main games. Of course, we have our show match coming up in a moment. But what do these teams go away and look at? What do they take away? Whilst we look at these standings, we can talk about the kind of what they can do later on, but let's take a look at the points coming in, because overall, as we see here, that's our 9th through 16th. From match number 5, and then we can take a look at our top spots in a moment. But Toby, 11th, so the consistency continues.
And look at Raptor. I mean, that was your 2nd place team not too long ago, coming in 12th with 190 points. So, I think it's almost a battle for 2nd at this point.
Bear in mind as well, we saw Len IV actually get completely wiped down on their side by Hero and the team by the bridge over at Novo. And that's Mazzarini there. Actually, with the amount of points that they bagged from the 13 kills plus the 2nd points wins, they get 655 points. So Rax didn't get as many kills, and unfortunately, even though they won that, they weren't able to take the top spot.
Very interesting. I like that we're seeing Spike and SunTouch up there on the top leaderboards as well. So my question is, is it too late for this momentum to pick up ending the day? Or is tomorrow a brand new day? Will these teams that are maybe in 5th, 6th, and 7th place still have that fighting chance to get first, second,
I
third?
think if you get a rapid fire of some consistently good results, at 5 games, there's still a lot of games and a lot of points to accumulate, right?
Yeah, I mean, you saw Hyro today. I mean, they had a phenomenal performance. You can't take anything away from the performance that they had all day today. But there's nothing to say that tomorrow that can't be another team.
I would have liked to see another win. Then it would have been a washout.
I know you would.
It would have been a washout for me as far as Hyro taking the chicken nuggets here.
You hear that, Hyro? You've disappointed Dave.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Disappointed. Your performance today is just not enough.
Not enough.
He keeps saying no. He means yes.
Yeah, I mean yes. I mean yes. I mean I needed one more chicken dinner. I had a lot of money on the line. I just lost it to these two gentlemen. But
all
I
the
thought you were going to call us
nuggets.
chumps there for
chumps.
a moment.
Yeah, I'll call you chumps.
All the chicken nuggets are ours now.
I want
The
to
chicken
say,
nugget bet.
we made mention before game number 1, the vehicles. A lot of teams utilize only one vehicle. I
And
was very impressed today with the teams using multiple vehicles compared to the NA games that we saw last week.
It was very PC-esque. You saw, I mean, again, you've got people like Spike, you've got people like Fuzzface kind of leading the charge for their teams. They know how that PC meta kind of really plays out, and have really kind of shown here for the mobile meta that it can be paying dividends as well. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't do it on mobile. I'm just kind of comparing it to what we saw in our NA qualifier.
Right, and just the early rotations. I mean, there's just basic smart strategical play when you're playing this type of game. And you know, we saw everybody kind of adapt to that, really.
Yes.
And you're not seeing people die to blue. You might see a couple of fights break out in the blue every now and then, which might happen. But for the most part, everybody's kind of doing what they need to be doing. It's just now coming down to who's better at clicking them heads, Dave.
Clicking them heads.
That's right, that's right. And of course, we have another team that we've been talking a lot about throughout the day, and we think they're going to be pretty consistent coming into day number 2 as well. It is, of course, Team Totty.
Я с далекого севера приехал сюда, ну, надеюсь, что побеждать, все-таки настрой боевой. PUBG для меня не работа, а хобби. И на самом деле вся команда из друзей создана. Самый, наверное, первый мой, так сказать, совзводный — это Арам. В PUBG Ара рушит. Я думаю, многие его знают, наслышаны, как минимум. Очень такой человек, как это сказать, вспыльчивый, но очень часто это приносит пользу. Но иногда и нет. Второй у нас Женька Аркси, в PUBG Аркси. Тоже парень, так сказать, немного больше нас, играл там в завоевателях, то есть имеет чуть больше опыта, чем у нас в борьбе против сильных соперников. Ну и последний Оскар, ДГР в PUBG, это вообще демон среди нас всех. Будем, наверное, по большому счету импровизировать. Но каждый понимает друг друга, кто на что гораст, кто где может провалиться, чтобы его прикрыть. А сейчас хочу обратиться к одному из своих соперников. Макс Малмадрос, ты хотел надрать мне задницу? Ну так до встречи.
And that is Team Totty coming into the tournament as a whole. And again, you know, a lot of teams have paid tons of respect to them when we've actually listened to them in their interviews, and I think it's warranted.
Yeah, no, absolutely. These guys have been playing really, really well. I mean, the problem with Torti is that they're finding themselves kind of in between that 4th to 8th to 9th place realm right there. They're always kind of in that spot.
Yeah.
They just haven't had that one game to really push them up. And unfortunately, with Hyro playing the way that they are, that's kind of like leaving them in a fight for second.
Yeah, that one game that Hyro was taken out in 16th place, I really thought Torty will shoot up there.
Yeah.
But then that's the same game that I made mention that they made that push. That was kind of unnecessary in my opinion. Going into tomorrow, I want to see them get some chicken nuggets just because, like you mentioned, a lot of teams out here in their interviews, they're like, what teams are you looking out for?
Yep.
I want to say we had at least 4 different squads pinpoint Torty in particular. Even Hyro, they said Torty.
Yeah.
Where is Torty though? I mean, that's what I want to see him. I want
They're
to see him
extremely
perform.
capable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So again, looking at some of the other performances that we've seen so far, we've seen SunTouch get themselves a few good positionings. We haven't really talked about them too much. A lot of Brit boys, if I recall. Very happy to see Brits doing well. We normally don't do very well at video games, so that's fine. We can talk about it a little bit. So what do you make of their performances so far?
Well, SunTouch, I mean, they bookended their day pretty nicely.
Yeah.
And in the first game, they came in second with 9 kills. This last game coming in third with 3. In between, they've had some kind of good performances, some bad. But I think that they can feel overall pretty good about how they performed today and go home tonight, maybe look at some VODs and improve upon that for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the squads in particular that comes straight from PC
That's right.
PUBG. So I'm curious to see how they end up performing tomorrow as well, because personally, I'm skeptical with these PC PUBG teams. I know they play the game, you know, they know the map, but I truly think that the PUBG mobile players and teams are going to have the advantage here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why I like to see SunTouch out here performing.
I think it's a fair and great assessment. I mean, we've seen it today. We've seen kind of that proliferation of these mobile teams doing well, getting those big numbers of kills. Some PC teams have sneaked in there, though.
Yeah.
We've got 1 or 2 having some good showings.
They're starting to get used to it.
Yeah,
They're starting
sure.
to get used to the gameplay. They're starting to get used to the speed of the game, the meta of the game, the flow of it. And now it's just a question of getting, you know, can they get their thumb skills up to the point where their mouse hand skills are in one more day. And I mean, I have confidence in them. I mean, I think that strategical thinking and that knowledge, that game knowledge can take you so far. Yeah, you're not buying it.
Respond.
You're not buying it.
It's all about the
Rebuttal.
claw. It's all about the claw. If you're out there doing the claw method, you're going to win, all right? If you're still on the thumbs, like your PC players most likely are using.
I think, but on top of that, I do think though that that the PC players that we know and love from the competitive PUBG scene, I think they're going to leave this with a lot of at least a better deal of respect for the mobile
game,
players.
yeah.
The skill of the mobile players,
Exactly.
and the fact that it's almost a completely different game.
This
Yeah.
is one of my favorite things about this death so far. I feel like we got Phoenix right over here. Every time he says something, he's like, objection! This is,
No,
this
I
is how it
agree.
goes.
I agree with a lot of things that
Sure.
Porter's saying. I just
He also
disagree.
disagrees a lot.
Yeah,
That's
also,
fine, too.
yeah, I
No,
disagree.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Thank
what
you.
makes-
Thank you.
We're bantering.
Or, yeah, bantering.
High five.
High five. This is a high five, by the way.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is like a
was gonna
bam,
say.
bam, bam.
That first one kind of missed. I'm glad it was caught on camera. Anyway,
It wasn't even on camera,
we're
the
gonna
scoreboard.
improve our teamwork here
Yeah.
for Game 6, though.
Oh, that's true. Let's take a look. As you can see, look at the lead. I thought 400
Wow.
points.
Wow.
Scrap that. 900 points almost in the lead for Hero. What a fantastic showing by them so far. Casper at 2,100, Raptor to Raptor 1,955, and it goes down from there. Gentlemen, looking at that, there's still a lot to play for some of the teams in the kind of 1,000 plus range, but Hero is absolutely running away with it.
No, I think at this point you could say Hero definitely has, if not first wrapped up, he's got that squad has first or second wrapped up.
Yeah.
But when you start looking for second place of you know, obviously once again our top 2 teams going on to the finals in Dubai, it's a game for second, and you can I think second place right now 2,100 points. You're going down all the way to 9th place, 10th place, and they still have 1,500.
And our previous picture could have almost been a advertisement for accepting baldness. One person, the first bald, the other 2 wearing hats. Maybe bald, who knows?
Yeah, with that kill leaders, I'm actually impressed as well, because that's the team captains.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the reason I'm so impressed is because every team captain here, they actually have their phone hooked up with an extra wire streaming to the PC,
Correct.
so that can kind of influence your grip in a sort of way. So a lot of the captains actually asked them, is this going to affect
Sure.
you? That this extra wire, this extra plug with your grip, and
Yeah.
each of them said yes, it will.
Oh,
so
yeah.
just the fact that they are actually fragging out and
You're getting
kill
real
leaders.
technical in there with
I'm
the
getting
stuff,
technical.
man. You
Well, I'm
know,
just
you
saying,
are.
point,
there's a
though.
lot of
It
things
is.
in
I
mobile
mean, you're playing. Well, I mean, you're
that
also
go into effect.
yeah, and all these different players. I mean, a lot of obviously all of our players playing on the Samsung Galaxy Note
Yeah.
9, which they might not be used to playing with. It might be bigger, it might be smaller
Sure.
than what they're used to. They're normally accustomed to. But Hyro, these guys definitely nothing really getting in the way of their playing this game
Yeah,
right now.
obviously not. I mean, Hyro coming from that spider strategy to the claw,
The spider
and
to the
and
claw.
even plugged in, still able to come in this game and be the kill leader. It's amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that pretty much does it for our main tournament games. However, we're going to have our show match coming up here in a few moments' time as well. Before we do that, though, let's hear a little bit more about the new map to mobile PUBG, of course. It is Sandhawk.
feel really good. I trust my team, so I hope we're going to do our best and win the competition.
So I've never been to Kiev before. As for the championship, I'm looking forward to it. It's my first time doing a competition like this. I was kind of called last minute by Toby, but I'm looking forward to doing it.
It's a very good experience for us because it's our first tournament in the mobile. So we are very excited to try ourselves.
It's fun to be in Kiev again. About this championship, I have no idea what to expect. The last time I was a professional player was over 10 years ago, and I didn't even class that as professional back then. So yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen here. If I get 15th, I'm happy.
I think I may have overheard Toby say this, but definitely I would say mod support for sure. I think having the players add things to the game would actually be a lot of fun. I mean, PlayerUnknown himself got his fame through his mods, and that's how PUBG came about. So I think giving others the opportunity to make PUBG the way they want it to be would be pretty cool.
Actually, I like to see some persistent worlds and better modes. Actually make the most of what is a great base engine and try and branch out. And if anything, like let the community make them. I would like to see mods. To answer your question, I would like to see community mods added to the game.
Okay, my mate is behind and she suggests that I kick him, but I'm a nice person, so I don't know. I'll just probably kick him, yeah.
I just, you know, come on, man. What you doing? What you doing in your life? I mean, in real life, there's not really much you can do. I mean, if I have the details, of course, I'd send it over. But, you know, I keep the game in the game, keep real life in real life.
I don't know. I don't know, maybe I would just... I'm not even gonna talk to him. He doesn't deserve it.
I wouldn't want to eat my friends. I don't know, I just probably would just starve. I would just wait that someone dies and I would hit him.
Well, definitely Toby. Without a doubt. Have you seen those crazy eyes? I mean, like, you know, if you don't, he's gonna get you first. Just saying, Toby.
Sounds like kind of silly, but like do what you like, because that's what I do today, and I'm very happy. So yeah.
10 years ago, what advice I'd give myself? My God, don't be a player, you suck at it. Go and be a commentator, you seem to be a bit better at that.
I think whenever I watch somebody like Ninja play the game, that's the most epic time. Seeing somebody just take out so many people, ridiculous. I mean, epic fails? Myself, of course, you know, like, yeah, definitely, all the time.
Well, in 1 week I won 2 big tournaments, so this will be, you know, in my head forever, so.
I actually think it was a PGI. Team Liquid bouncing through the smoke with basically someone standing right next to him, and just under the cover of the sound of smoke he was able to survive. I think that was probably one of the coolest. I love quirky stuff. I like, oh yeah, this guy killed 4 people. Nah, screw that. It's the shady kind of crap you can get away with in PUBG that's always interesting.
Play PUBG Mobile for free. Play PUBG Mobile for free.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show match for day number 1 of PUBG Battleground or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds Mobile Star Challenge. Oh, so close, so close. I'm not used to doing this. Yeah, this is usually Caleres' job, but we are coming to us first while we lead into this because, and they hinted this at the very beginning of the show today, the analyst panel actually going to play in the show match. So it's the same 16 teams that we've seen up till now, plus 117th team of 3 players. I don't know how they're going to do, but that's kind of a secondary thing because the big thing that we're seeing here is the new map. Sanhok has been in the PC game for a couple of months at least for now, but it's only newly arrived to mobile.
And we're going to see them play this now. It's going to be fun to see.
Yeah.
So Dave, he's been talking about the claw grip all day long, right? We've been hearing him talking about it, but we did play with Poro and Caleres last night, you and me. And we do know that they use their thumbs.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Dave actually taught him how to play with claw grip during the day or not.
Maybe. The claw grip is... It's definitely different. The reason why thumbs are so natural is because a lot of us grow up playing at least on like PlayStation or Xbox with like just double thumb or like even the original video games, the original Nintendo was thumbs. And so the claw is you have to kind of like relearn how to play a game and use your fingers in that way.
Hold on a second. Are you saying that controllers are like, it's like back in time using thumbs?
No, but it's just you've been using thumbs for a long time up until now.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I know people online are going to be, and in Twitch chat, are going to be talking about how you can use a claw grip on a controller. My point is that those are, very few people ever actually do that, and so I can't imagine that anyone, including Dave, have learned to be good with the claw grip this soon on.
I don't want to be that one, but I'm just going to pull it out there. NA is more of console players.
Yes.
So.
True.
You guys are stuck with a thumb grip, I guess.
Yeah.
While we here in E, we're more of PC players.
What, you really think that you could play like a keyboard style on that small little phone?
I mean, it's not impossible. I haven't tried it out, so I can't actually say.
We'll see. Anyway, that's a separate issue. I want to talk a little bit about Sanhok before we get into the match. While everyone is currently joining the lobby. Obviously, we're familiar with Sanhok.
Yeah.
Because we're very familiar with the PC PUBG. Is there anything that you've kind of noticed while watching mobile PUBG that you think will make Sanhok a little different from what we're familiar with on PC?
So, Sanhok is a lot. It got a lot of hills, so it's a lot of ups and downs. So you gotta aim up and down a lot.
Okay.
And on aerial, it's not that much. You see more like just horizontal aiming, right?
Yeah.
So it might be more of an issue because it adds another dimensional into the aiming there.
Okay.
That you have to consider.
All right. No, that's actually, I didn't think about that. That makes perfect sense. Because you're right, it is very much up and down. It's like a roller coaster running through. And even though there are certainly hills on Erangel, the distance that you have in a lot of fights, at least up until the end game, or between those hills, you only have to move your aim up or down maybe a couple of degrees.
Yeah.
But you're right on Sanhok, how like you're going down at a 45-degree angle, then you're going up on a 30-degree angle. That's a pretty wide shift. So we may see that actually come into play. You're correct.
Also that we have a lot of foliage on Sanhok compared to like Erangel.
Buddy is gonna love this map.
Buddy's got. He doesn't even need the bushes. He can crawl anywhere right now.
It's all a push. The entire map is a push.
We're just gonna see him crawl around. He doesn't even need to loot. I mean, I want to know the statistics on how many shots he's been shooting today. How many bullets do you think he shot today? I haven't seen.
I'm gonna say a solid 20.
Solid 20?
Yeah.
I'll cut that to half and I'll say 10.
Like 10? Yeah. 2 per game?
Yeah.
2 per map?
Right. I think most of the games he hasn't shot any bullets because he's just snaking around.
Yeah.
He doesn't even shoot anyone. He's just, okay, there's a team over there. Well, I need to rotate now. I'm not going to shoot anyone. I'm just going to keep on crawling.
I think we saw him send out a couple of shots here. Ooh.
So, all right, coming into this game here.
Yeah.
You got the 16 teams. We do know Hero. Really good team.
Yeah.
We got the analyst desk as well.
Okay.
Who do you think will win this game?
Oh.
Tough one.
I mean, I got to go with the safe bet of Hero. Like,
well, the thing is, Hero knows Erangel, right? They've been playing a lot of PUBG Mobile. and it hasn't been that much Sanok though.
But they've been winning not based off of the macro game aspects of it. They've been winning also, sure, they have that macro, they have the strategy, but it's also been on the back of them just being able to frag out and fight. Like just last game, we saw them come into a compound that had, what, like 8 or 9 other people in it and just wipe like
that is
7 of them.
But I see it from this perspective. Like, you have Sanok. We talked about it. A lot of foliage. There's going to be a lot of snakes that's going to catch them off guard one after another, and they might get a knock, maybe even a flush, and kill them straight away. But they only need 2 players to win the game.
That's true, yeah. So actually, this could help them. Those snakes taking out 1 or 2 of their players can cut them down into where their peak performance of 2 players left alive. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I can't think of one team whose play style may be particularly good in this, except for perhaps Ollie Pocket with Buddy. yeah, that's about it. That's the only thing that I can think of for this. Other than that, I just have to go with Arrow. Oh, come on, Raptor. Why you gotta do that to us? Yes, we see it. Yes, we see it. Yes, you got us.
I do want to see our mates over at the desk winning this game, though. I highly doubt they will. They're probably going to end up on a worse position than Toby's team.
Yeah, I would love to see them go out first.
What if we see Toby's team win?
That would be amazing. That would be actually quite amazing.
They're going to be so disappointed, though. Because, I mean, you kind of want to win one of the real games, not the show match.
Yeah, using up all your RNG luck on the show match where it doesn't really matter.
Well, Toby did say that they were aiming to at least be on 15th place.
Yes, but he also said 16th in another interview.
Oh, okay. So he's safing that. So how many interviews does he have, and what other placement have he said on the other one?
Yeah, does he mix it up? Is it a different one each time? Does he go up all the way to first? At 16, then 15, then 14. He starts to get a little more ambitious as the interviews roll on in.
Oh, also, we do have flare guns in the game.
Yes.
But we haven't seen a single flare going off so far.
That's true.
Will this be the game when we see a flare go off?
I don't know.
I don't know how many flare guns there is in every game, but I was hoping that during the normal games that we would see like someone stacking up. They found like 2 or 3 flares.
And wait till the end game?
Wait till the end game, and then you just see 3 flares just poof, poof, poof.
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's try and stick a little bit on Sanok now, though.
Yeah.
And just talk about some of the major differences. We already talked about how it's a lot of rolling hills, and that's going to affect the aim on mobile. Like, it's a weird thing to talk about, because when you're talking about PC FPS, or even console FPS, it's kind of just a standard thing. You also have to aim up and down.
Yeah.
But on mobile, it's not exactly the easiest thing to go up and down compared to left and right. Part of it's actually because it's a widescreen when you're playing this game, and so you can only swipe up or down so far compared to left or right.
Well, you might use the gyro to your help.
Yeah,
now,
actually, that's what I'm thinking for this. But alongside, so there's the hills, then there's a lot of shrubbery. There's more changes as well. There's different vehicles. We can actually, this is something that is unique to the mobile version of Sanok compared to PC, is that the Murado, the muscle car, is actually on Sanok, where it's not on PC. In fact, in PC, every single vehicle on Sanok has just been nerfed again and again and again, replaced with a worse version. Like, they've made sure the vehicles are slower than on the other maps just because of the small size. But that's not the case here. Do you think we're going to see much play out of the Murata?
Well, I don't think so, because the Murata is really loud. That's one thing. Second is, it's not that good off-road. So Sanok doesn't have too many roads. Well, it does have a lot of roads, but they're kind of straightforward from one place to another. And if you have a Murata, you don't want to go off-road. There's so many trees and stuff as well.
Yeah, and it goes maybe 10 miles per hour
off-road. You might be able to run over Buddy if you're driving off-road with a Murata.
That's true. You just got to just sweep through everything like you're mowing a lawn. Who was the player that the captain described them as the lawnmower? I think it was Lennon.
Yeah, it was Lennon.
Which one was it? Which player was that?
Was it Bogdo?
No, Bogdo was the guy who just like doesn't talk and just goes for it, the Bloodhound.
Homer?
It was either Homer or Stereo. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, so we may see them actually do a lot of work here because there's so much grass to mow. That was a long, unnecessary setup for a mediocre joke. If that. Probably even worse than mediocre. We're just making sure that we get everyone inside the lobby. It shouldn't be too much longer until we are all in. Okay, yeah, everyone's getting situated inside the lobby.
Yeah, slowly but steadily. So 5 games today, and we've seen pretty decent games, actually. The players have been better than I thought they would be, actually.
Some of them.
Yeah, some of them.
There are some players that were exactly how we thought they would be.
Yeah, we had some really awkward
Some of them may be on your screen right now, maybe not. We throw shade because we love them.
Yeah, and we can.
Yeah, this is the one opportunity that we have.
Yeah.
So we're using as much of it as we can.
But I think the most amazing play I've seen today, either the nade kill from Hero in game 2, or Fuzzface hero drop from the balcony.
That was Fuzzface.
You agree on that one?
It's got to be Fuzzface, yeah.
I mean, it was a 1v3 for Hero, though.
Yeah, it was. No, that was definitely a... You saw us. We were just dumbfounded because what happened was so unexpected that it just caught us all off guard. And I think it even caught Hero off guard. I think in the interview afterwards, he was basically expressing that he was a little confused that that nade won the game. I don't know. What do we expect, though, from this show match? From this map, it's half the size. It's very close quarter combat. It is it's a lot easier to snake in this one than it is in Erangel or even Miramar.
So what I do know is all pro players like to drop in boot camp.
Yes.
We like to fight in the beginning of the game.
Okay, will that happen here, though?
I'm not sure, actually. Because I feel like even if you're a pro player on PC, you're not a pro player on mobile.
Yeah.
You don't want to have those early fights that just sit there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be weird. Seeing how the meta is different between PC and mobile is already a unique thing. But then going over from Erangel onto Sanhok, this is such a new map.
Oh,
I think a lot of these teams are certainly going to have their own expectations for the map that may or may not be correct because it's a new map. They've had a chance to play it. This is in the game. This isn't necessarily a reveal of this.
Yeah.
But they haven't had as much time to play it as they have on Erangel. And so I think there's going to be a lot of risks taken. Or I don't know if you call them risks, you want to call them gambles, but just where you think it's happening.
Yeah.
But it may not actually work in the mobile version of Sanhok.
Yeah. Also, additional fact on Sanhok is that you have 2 different guns that does not exist on the other maps, which is the QBZ and the QBU. The QBZ is instead of the Scar L, and the QBU is instead of the Mini 14.
Yeah.
So, also, the QBU does have bipod, so if you're prone, it actually reduces the recoil a lot.
It is a laser if it's proned down, and recoil in mobile PUBG is already a lot reduced compared to PC. So we were going on in the beginning of the show about how much we enjoyed tap firing the VSS because the recoil is virtually non-existent. This could be even better. This could be a level up to that.
Now, I'm thinking one strategy is get the whole team with QBUs.
Yeah.
And then you just prone.
Yeah.
You have the bipod out. This is TPP. Remember that.
Yeah.
So you just prone, third person, shoot. You don't even ADS. Because you also have the auto aim that is helping you to guide it a little bit.
Okay.
If you have 4 people doing that, can you imagine the spam?
The flip side on that is going back to the rolling hills. And when you're prone down, you can only aim up so far.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a little bit of a nerf to that strategy. But maybe if we're in the right area.
Maybe. I mean, it would be kind of cool to see, though. Like, imagine if you're coming out there, just running in the open, and then there's a firing squad, or even 2 on a mountain or a hill in front of you, just lining you up. What do you do?
nothing. There's nothing you can do.
You just give up on life. You just stand there and like,
Yeah,
all right.
so that's one of the things that is very unique to mobile compared to PC PUBG, is that the mechanical ability of mobile is a little more stunted compared to PC. Which does, of course, mean that the players who can execute the mechanics very well should be applauded because it is harder to do on mobile, but it still means that it's hard. And so the ability to outplay an opponent who's in a better position than you is more difficult to do. So, and this is the case for Sinnoh, for Erangel, and Miramar. In mobile PUBG, positioning is even more powerful than it is on PC. You can't be a team who relies solely on mechanical abilities because that's not going to be as much of a help. It's certainly a help, but it's not as much of a benefit on mobile gaming.
Now, talking about mechanical skills, it got me thinking about nades.
Yes.
Those are really hard to hit here on the mobile version of PUBG. Especially if you're a PC player coming in, you know, you're used to using the mouse. You can easily just adjust the projectile of where the nade is going to be going. And then you come in here, and you have to, like, adjust it with your finger. It's, like, really hard. Because I tried it last night. I thought it was really hard. And we do see a lot of nades actually, like, not landing exactly where they want them to land. But we did see a really good nade from Hyro in Game 2 there.
We did. That was the one that went through, like, multiple windows?
No. No,
game number 2. Yeah, of course.
The one who
that
ended, who won him the game. Like, I didn't think that would kill them both either.
No, I thought I was going to get that one kill, but then just happened to get the second. Sorry for the delay, everyone. We had to remake the lobby a couple of times.
Look at this. The players are hyped.
Players are hyped. Everyone's hyped. Snapshot of a model in-game, but I think we are just now loading in.
Look at this. Toby and his team, they're ready to not get a... They want to get a top 10 at least. They still
top 10 at least.
Still looking at that top 10 placement.
That is such a low bar, but I mean, sorry to say that actually, that would be an improvement.
I mean, they're improving. They're improving. They had, what, 11th place in the last game?
That's true. That's true.
That's the best so far. And
top 10 is next.
Yeah, they're closing up to top 10.
So it looks like everyone's in the lobby. We are on the screen. Everyone's in the game. 67 alive.
Now, on Sinnoh, there's no carnival where you're spawning.
Yes. Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, it's just the regular map. There's no little mini carnival, no mini Ferris wheel out on the map. That feature is certainly unique to Erangel. They may bring one in later, though. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be.
Because I don't know if the Erangel carnival was there from the very beginning.
Well, maybe they should do a carnival that is more suited for the Sinnoh.
Like a Sinnoh version.
Yeah. What would that be?
Oof. I don't know.
I mean, you have all the tree huts and stuff on this map. Some construction sites like boot camp and so on. It would be a stiff carnival place.
But the plane is in the sky. We are now loading in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the Sinnoh show match of day number 1. PUBG Star Challenge starts now. Plane is just now finishing up, and we're going to see the map in a quick second, but I think you may have called it.
Oh, look at this. Towards boot camp.
Yep.
There is so many teams. And Paradise Resort as well. That's 2 very common spots to drop at on the PC version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's like 8 teams going for boot camp right now.
Yeah, no one's going Quarry, no one's going Cave, no one's going to the Northwest Island. It's all in the center, and then a couple of squads around the Ruins area as well. So this is going to be a harsh fight. I can imagine that a couple of people are going to try and separate off, but...
We see some knocks coming in here already, actually, with punching.
Everyone is here in the middle of boot camp. Torty already gets one down. Verietta rushing forward, wants to take out Suntouch, has the Vector. Vector is Bay. Only 13 shots. Can he land them? Yes, it is.
That's enough. Poor Suntouch.
Taken out so early, so young. Torty's taking control of Lobster. That's an important factor because it's in the very center of boot camp. But Flexy's getting revenge.
Well, he's potatoing a lot of shots there, though.
Hyro's also taking some shots there onto Fuzzface. Doesn't land too many of them here.
Everyone's shooting everyone right now. Over at Paradise, though.
No, it's only one squad.
It's only Raptor squad here.
Raptor's the only one that committed. Team 14 separated
look
off,
at this.
but Flexy's continuing to get more for his squad. We've already lost 4 players so early on in the game.
He did see Risu go down there though. I think he's jumping to get him. Yeah, he's going for another one.
He's just rushing forward. He's familiar with this area of the map. Just got to rush forward. Just got to get those kills.
Now, Flexy, this is how you're supposed to play the normal games.
Look at all this red. Chris is down. Arushid is down. But those are going to be paired revives. Flexy runs out of ammo, gets a lot of damage on the Fuzzface. Can't finish it off, though. Down to 10 HP himself. Fuzzface does get finished off by Jarus, though, from another angle. And so Flexy's pushing forward. Getting into position to hide. Doesn't have any meds.
Yeah. So that's going to be rough for him. Hopefully he'll find something in there. Or maybe Reels that came to the help there might have some meds for Flexy. But he needs to use something himself.
Yeah, look just to the north of them, though. It's Team Spike pushing forward. And Swalker already finds Reels before he can get inside. Dosh also finds another kill for himself.
I'm curious. Where's Bobby?
Torty versus Ario. Ario already gets taken down, but Dosh is there once again to get revenge for his teammate and get a trade. Dosh continuing to do a lot of work for his team.
No one has meds right now. Everyone's running around with low HP.
Welcome to 20 people in boot camp. No one has meds. And no one's going to have meds because everyone's using up. Arushi gets it down onto Chris. Yuki also gets it down on Damien elsewhere on the map. Look at the kill feed. It's continuing to light up. All this action is slowly starting to die down. And Hero is actually still 4 alive once they get that revive in that east compound.
There's still many teams in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, I think.
We've lost 1.
We lost 1.
We lost SunTouch's squad. They're out so early, so young.
Well, Toby's team is like, they're just watching the kill feed and like, yes, keep on going. We'll get a top 10 if this
top
keeps
10
on going.
eventually. DGR taken down low, which means it's just Arxie left from squad. Torty there. A little interesting fetish video, actually, it looks like. This side. You got the full bondage leather gear and the person with the horse mask. I've seen similar videos.
Yeah, no comment on that one.
He keeps on going. More horse masks. They continue to try and punch each other out.
Oh.
They are really putting on a show for this show match. Dosh continuing to run around, continuing to stay high health, but he's the only one on his team to have that luxury.
Wait, Rax is coming in to fight as well.
Oh, and he gets a down under Jarus. But he gets down himself almost immediately. Who is that? It's going to be Spike that gets the trade there.
Oh, Rax is probably going to regret trying to run in there now. His teammates is on the hill to the south, though.
Face Smoker pushing forward. Is playing in the trench, which is usually a very difficult spot to play in because you don't have any cover if anyone breaches you from the side, but he wants to try and find an angle.
Oh.
Hero is trying to avoid these shots while getting the revive, but one more shot is going to be a full bleed out. Rax wants to continue on that push there. SunTouch. Larry is actually still alive without the SunTouch out of this. But they just retreated and came in from a different angle.
Can he get Flexy up, though?
Waiting
he
for the
needs to
last moment.
stick this, more or less.
Yeah, he's got to stick it right now. No one else is pushing it onto this position yet, so he has the opportunity to do so and can drop a first aid as well.
Yeah, he got the meds, and we did see that Flexy didn't have any before, so it might work out for him because no one else is close to him right now. Well, fairly close.
Yeah, close-ish. No one's in a position to immediately take them out. They have that wall to play with, and no one is on the west side to find an angle onto them.
Janssen managed to sneak in, actually.
Mazarini's pushing forward as well. Who'd he catch? Gonna go for the fire, and he is gonna get that kill and the full flush with the Tommy gun. And here comes Zudi from the hills just to the south. Lands a shot onto Face Smoker.
The SLR is so strong. Ooh, he takes the counter headshot, though.
Only down to half HP.
Luckily, it wasn't a headshot there.
Yeah, Varia is distracted by multiple angles,
Oh,
and a nade comes in!
Wait, what's that red zone? That was the red zone that took out
We got a red zone
yeah!
kill! Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen our first red zone kill of the day, of the event.
Oh, Give us more. Look at this.
Give us more. Come on.
It's a perfect red
Larry and
zone.
Flexi, they're out in the open. Okay, no. Larry's going to push in. And look at these low health players. They have the high ground on, and so they're going to drop down onto him.
Oh, no, behind
Larry
him.
finds one. Can't find the second. But the reload of Flexi comes in. But
Another
look,
one.
Facesmoker's coming in once more. Gets the drop, and so Suntouch's team, now they are down and out. We have lost 6 teams so far in probably the first 3 minutes of this.
Toby, it's looking good with that top 10 right now.
Yeah, it's looking good for Toby.
We're
It's looking
11
good for our
teams.
desk as well.
Oh, all right. Here's the only team. Where's Buddy? Look, there are only 3 people here. Buddy's got to be somewhere.
Where's Buddy?
Where is Buddy?
I don't see him on the minimap.
I don't. Yeah, I don't see him either. He's got
No,
to be.
okay, they're all 4 here. They're all 4 here.
Oh, okay.
They were just hiding each other.
All right. So is Buddy actually up and running, or is he prone in a bush right now?
He's running to a bush.
Oh, that's how it is. He was rotating from bush to bush.
Yeah. So the circle was center. We didn't see a lot of action really play around it because it didn't affect too many people, and that's very common to see in Sanuk. In fact, I think we're about to go to the second circle, which is still pretty center. This is a lot faster version of the game if you're not familiar with it.
Oh no! Did you see that?
Where did I see
Toby's
what?
team was clashing on with Casper's team.
Oh, that's not good, but first we're gonna pop in. Let's listen to some comms from the desk while they play.
Yeah, let's try move north. Let's
All
go
right.
center.
Let's go, yeah, center up.
Did you pick up that Groza?
No,
Oh, no, you didn't want it?
Not enough ammo.
Okay, that's fine.
Enough ammo.
Wait, there's another plane. Where is it? Where's the plane?
There's
Where's the
60.
plane?
There's 60 if you want it, Poro.
Where they at? Where they at?
In the crate. I mean,
Crate.
I can't believe this crate just fell on us.
What?
We
Did that
lucked
plane?
out.
Whoa, where'd that second plane
Is
go?
there another crate?
It's going 120. I'm watching it.
I don't think anyone's near us.
No, it didn't. It's not
I
dropping.
haven't heard any shots.
I haven't
That's
heard any
fine.
shots. None at all.
Let's head north to Quarry, maybe.
Here, you want this? Do we want the dossier or do we care?
No, we don't need it.
Okay.
What range do people have? I have range. I have 3 times.
I got a 3 and a 2.
VSS.
Maybe we can find some
Red
shots
dot.
over Quarry if there's people there.
Yeah.
You're ahead of us. Be careful.
Oh, okay. I can just scout out up at the top of this hill.
I
got a
smell,
good
I
outlook.
smell Toby's team. It's an easy kill. It's an easy kill.
smell some easy kills.
The smell of 14th place is close to us, guys.
I can smell it.
I feel good about this. There's 30 alive. 30 alive. We
Actually,
have-
yeah, we're doing well. Clearly, all the kills we've got so far, we're doing well.
Yeah.
All right, next circle. Where's it going? All right, not too bad. We're still in it. It's going to close in a minute. We'll find out.
Ooh, level 3. There we go.
I don't see anyone in Quarry.
Trying to see if
I didn't
there's-
have a times 3 though, so it's not easy to see.
I have the worst.
So, I mean, their comms are good. Question is their fighting going to be good? They
Hey,
haven't had an opportunity to put that on show just yet, but they may find Toby across Quarry. And while we
Wait.
were watching them, Toby's squad actually helped wipe out
And that
Casper.
means that Toby's squad is
made
top 10.
They
High
made top
five.
10. They made top 10.
So is our desk as well. They're going to be top 10.
Boot camp still being fought over, still with the red zone on top. And Arxie finds another kill. It's going to be Facesmoker finally discovered. Mazzarini, though, still has a fair number of people alive, but Toby is still going huge in the kill feed.
Ooh.
Lennon is now finished out as well. The third party, it was kind of a 3-way fight there.
Yeah.
We saw earlier
Look
through
at
the
this.
kill feeds.
They're up here above the shooting range, which means they're totally exposed if they were anyone else, and there's a red zone on top of them.
Red zone.
They don't want to stay up there.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Actually
Arxie.
saw that, caught the ball,
Oh!
and gets the kill. Easy does it.
Arxie
Easy
the last
flush.
one up for Tordy as well.
Yeah, but
Wait,
and with one, whoa,
whoa.
God, wow, 1 HP, no meds. That's
Yeah.
a
That's
big sweat moment.
That's really
That's
rough.
a little rough. Yeah, surrounded by enemies as well in the middle of boot camp. I believe this is the second circle that is about to close. We're about to go see the third.
Raptors team and Toby's team is about to clash west of the quarry, though.
Yeah, we saw Lennon's team just get finished out, and Toby is going for more fights, but 2 already down. Raptor are pushing in. Revy wants to find more. Chimas finds a second as well, and that's actually a third down. It's just Yupu left and completely flanked and surrounded. An amazing, clean, crisp push by Raptor.
Ninth place.
They got 9th,
Top
though.
10. Top 9 even.
Arxie's still here with 1 HP, is waiting for the footsteps for the last remaining player. This is going to be Mazzarini's Kat, or Katarina, or Kate?
Kate,
Katarina?
yeah.
Katarina Suki? Kate S.
Kate S.
is going to also make her way outside of boot camp, which is still in the next circle.
Look
so
at
they
this
really don't have to
Buddy.
move.
Buddy's not in a bush.
That's true. He's actually
He's
going
gonna-
for a fight now. He's
he's
actually
gonna
trying to
shoot.
go for action.
Oh.
Peeking out the side.
Oh.
Revy takes a lot of damage, but is only down to half HP. Buddy's maneuvering around because he's being chased, being
Oh,
surrounded. Chimas going on the hard push and the hard surround. Once Raptor's squad actually get into a good team fight, you can see how this experience and how this skill level is really shining through.
I mean, they got 9 kills so far already.
9 kills, and they weren't in boot camp.
Yeah.
9 kills not in boot camp. That's actually a lot. Like, that sounds like a joke, but because it felt like a whole third of the lobby went to boot camp.
I think we had like 6 teams there. So that is, yeah, more or less 1/3 of the teams.
Oh, Carly taking a little bit of damage, has to hide behind the tree, but again, just the constant flanking by Shimas here.
Ollie Pocket is the last man up for her own team. And it looks like she's taking Buddy's position and just proning.
Someone's got to do it on this squad. If Buddy's down, someone's got to pick up the slack.
But Raptors team, they're just looking for her.
Yeah, they're just pushing forward.
They know that she should be nearby because they killed all the other 3 of her squad so far. Look at our casters.
These are our casters.
Our analyst desk.
We got Claris, Poro,
They're playing it safe.
and then Mustache Dave. Well, they're rotating around pretty successfully.
Yeah.
And they just happen to not run into anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
We have yet to really see them go up in a fight against anyone, but look at how many people are center.
Yeah.
Damien, being prone down, but finished out by Rexy. Raptor again. That squad is getting more and more kills, already up to 12. And it sounds like they're still going for more. There's still shots around them. Want to go for more fights.
Ollie does hear and see all these shots on the minimap, though. So she's just trying to stay away at the same time that she's looking over there to make sure they're not pushing towards her.
Revy just refilling up on meds, refilling up on equipment.
I mean, he only got 2 first aids. We've seen people with 19
We've
today.
seen people with 19 first aids.
Oh, it's up to 3.
I don't
60
think
to go.
I don't think healing in the in the blue is necessarily their strategy. I don't know if they're comfortable with that intricate gameplay.
Oh, look at
Claris,
this.
you spotted something.
Are we getting into their comms now?
Not even the top of the hill. No, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta see somebody.
Yeah,
out
yeah.
here.
Are you checking outside the circle just in case?
Yeah.
feel like
I got behind us. Y'all
We
look-
saw
y'all look
shots
ahead.
over to the west, or at least heard shots over to the
Yeah, we
west.
heard shots too. Feel like a little.
I still think this is a really good spot though.
This is a
Like
good
we have
spot.
cover on multiple sides.
I'm just.
I mean, we're not getting shot at, so it's
Yeah.
a pretty
Oh,
kick-ass spot. If you
Do you
ask
see
me.
someone?
Raptor to Raptor's popping off.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to push through Corey. I feel like
Wait,
it's
where
too
did the
dangerous.
circle go?
Got the fattest.
Ooh,
thumbs
look
on
at that
Earth.
shift though. All right, let's go back south. Let's go back south.
You think we can wrap
Yeah,
around?
yeah. Back south where we came from.
I
But
think
we have to go through quarry then, and that's like open.
No. Do we have to? Can't we ride the edge?
No.
East
Oh,
is-
we only got
East is
40
clear.
seconds.
East is clear.
I think we go forward.
All right, all
let's
right.
try.
Let's
try,
go Corey
Let's
to
go
the south.
Go.
Go.
We are heading towards shots though, so be wary.
I'm
Bump
wary
from rock to
AF.
rock. Do you want to take the?
No shots?
That was me. I
Come
fell
on,
and,
Dave.
and
Come
shot my
on.
VSS.
Do you want to take the bottom side of this ridge line, or do you want to go above it?
bottom side ridge line?
Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna hurt
I'm putting away
Maybe
my gun.
edge of ridge line?
We're going for it.
Please don't shoot me.
Wait, what? Where are you guys? You're in the quarry.
Yeah, where are you?
That's where you told me to go.
No, I didn't. No.
You said go through Corey.
This communication.
I
is,
said, but maybe quarry might be a little bit
Look,
bad.
we're listening to you, man. You said go to Corey. We're going to Corey.
I don't
All right,
think that's what I
let's
said.
just keep.
It's good. Yeah,
look,
keep calm. Keep calm.
We came
We're doing
from
good.
we came from south. Let's right back
here's
towards
shots
south.
though.
I mean, our extreme power. Oh, hello. Is that someone? No, it's a TV in a room. It kind of looked like a
Kill
helmet.
it. Destroy it.
I don't
Zone's
know.
pushing in.
Don't let it get you.
There's a bike up here if we need it, but I don't think so.
No.
Dude, I think I'm not in good cover. Oh, hey, wait.
Well, here, come back over here with us. Circle's coming in.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
You all right?
I might
Are
have
you all
given
right?
away
You
our
all right?
position.
What did
I
you
meant
shoot?
to sprint.
Why are you?
I meant to
Come
sprint.
If
I
we can-
totally gave away our
If we can
position.
get in that compound, you need to see that compound in the ridge, in the thing, in the zone, in front of us. Maybe. It might have people in it though.
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, there's people above us. Oh, I'm knocked.
I'm on my way.
Get him. Get him.
Raptor, the Raptor.
Oh.
Go on.
Good, good, good. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Confirm it.
I don't have a grenade. Oh, from the left.
Where are they?
Ah, Poor's knocked.
Where are they?
Raptor the Raptors team. They're going to push this. They see the kill feed.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
no.
Got that music.
You know,
What
clearly
place?
we were
Fifth
just
place.
unlucky.
Fifth place.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Not a bad position, but unfortunately, I don't think they got a single kill. They did get a knock on Sheamus.
I do think I know what the problem was.
What?
It was 2 problems. 1,
Okay.
they didn't have a real IGL.
Okay.
Kalaris was doing a bad job trying to be IGL. 2, Dave, you've been talking about the claw grip the whole day and you're playing with your thumbs. He was saying that claw grip was the winning concept.
Well, Raptor still 4 alive, still control of this compound.
17 kills.
17 kills. That's actually, I think, the record so far, and the game's not even over. There are still 6 players alive. They can easily rack this up to 23. They are on an absolute roll right now. The next circle has pulled a little bit away from them. They're going to have to leave this compound and climb up that hill where we have Malamadras's squad, still also 4 alive of their own, lying in wait.
Well, they're just playing really passive here. We see they only got 2 kills, but they're trying to hold this hill using the third-person camera here to actually just spot out people. Take advantage of the foliage that we were talking about before. That Buddy actually didn't use for once. It was his map, and he didn't use the foliage.
That's breaking strategy. That may be one reason why they didn't make top 5 themselves.
Yeah. Ark's actually still alive. He was the last man up from boot camp, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's actually still out there. Definitely a good job of him making his way, surviving that.
With 1 HP.
With 1 HP. Hopefully he's found some meds. So Raptor, they're able to find another compound in the circle just below the hill. Now, Malamadras, they are certainly aware that they've arrived. You can already see them hiding behind the rock, watching around for them, flipping behind to watch their backs in case they were pushed from that way as well, but keeping an eye and trying to keep these guys contained. And you can see this compound. Sure, it's hard cover, but it's in a bowl of its own, which means that they have, when they have to leave, it's going to be a rough exit for them.
And also look at this. They're on the southeast edge here, meaning they probably need to move on the next circle if it's not going to be a hard shift towards them. And that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough.
Exactly, and this is actually very helpful because you can see it's 2 full squads of 4 and then 2 snakes on the north side. If the snakes, they just need to let these squads fight it out and they can climb up positioning and get maybe even second, if not first, depending on how much damage the 2 squads do to each other.
Yeah, we do have, which team is that? Ramu's team on the north there. If that player, which is Omen, if he starts shooting at Raptor's team, they might be moving towards Malmaros. Yeah, and that's going to be devastating.
The circle is still on Malamadras. They're on the southern edge of it, and it looks like they want to spread up a little more north to maintain control of it. And they know that Raptor squad have to push up the hill onto them.
Now, they have the high ground. They're trying to take map control now, making sure they're controlling the next circle. They want to know where everybody is.
I think a couple of shots came out from Malamadras. You see the arrows on Raptor's squad pointed in towards the center, but this gives Omen an opportunity to perhaps get a trade of his own, but it's actually a down onto Riki. But there goes Omen with the down onto Revi. A trade, so the third party coming in is dealing some pretty big damage to Raptor.
Did he spot?
He finalized that kill as well, and he spotted the push from Sheamus.
He's looking for him right now.
Raptor also has his eyes put on that position. The run comes through, gets a nice shot in the chest, deals heavy damage, and that's just enough for Sheamus there to cleanly take him out. They've lost 1 player, but they still have 3 alive, and they still have an entry into the circle. If Heisenberg doesn't get another down behind the tree, Raptor can't get there in time, and so he is down, the blues coming in. I don't know if there's enough time for Sheamus to get the revive.
No, they got to get out in the open there as well. They doesn't have much cover. They can use the trees a little bit to LOS Malmadra's team, though. Smokes as well. But at the same time, look at Arksy. He hears all this action.
They got the revive just barely. The play zone has yet to drop Raptor, but there he goes. It's going to be another down for Malamadras. Sheamus trying to vault inside the building, trying to use the hard cover.
It's too high. You can't.
That's fine. It still broke line of sight and has time to use the first aid to stay as 2 alive, but it's still 2 up against a full squad of 4, except Arxie's coming in and gets it down to the Malamadras. This distracts him. This pulls the attention away from Raptor.
Now he's looking for the other players of Malmadra's team here. He doesn't know that they're trying to creep up on his right side.
This is a great push by Malamadra, swinging up the left side.
Yeah.
Not going through the center. Able to avoid all those nades. But Arxie finds another one. Can he get a second down? He's landed a number of shots. Has to reload.
They don't have any nades left, I don't think.
Maxima's peeking around the side. And I think Arxie has spotted the second. It's going to be Riki continuing to push forward. But this tall grass is continuing to hide Arxie. Malamadra was revived. So they still have 4 if he can first aid up. But look how far forward Raptor has been pushing. And they even got the revive on Raptor himself.
And
so they stay as 3.
And the circle is pushing everybody in now. Raptor's team is really good now because of Arxie's little push there.
Yeah, Arxie's continuing trying to prone crawl in. Nade dealing some heavy damage, and that blue is about to overtake them. He has to at least crouch run, and that's a perfect position for Maxima to find him out and get the down on him. And now it's just 2 squads left. 4 versus 3.
Now Raptor's team got 18 kills.
Yeah.
Well, Malmadra's team got 3.
Only 3, but they can still get 3 more. Singing out a couple of shots. Just trying to fish for something. Or perhaps he spotted just the top scalp of Raptor. Heisenberg pushing forward as well. A lot of damage pushed forward. Sheamus is taken down. And the push forward for Maxima is actually going to go against him as he's now dropped by Raptor. But an immediate trade by Heisenberg. It found the information nonetheless. And now it's just a 1 versus 2.
If they find Raptor, that means winner chicken dinner as well.
If they can find him, though. Just trying to send us some shots. Heisenberg taking that very low. And actually now drop. It's now just a 1 versus 1. They can't get the revive. He's trying to go for the flush kill. And that gave his position away. Heisenberg, I believe, with the final shot. The final single kill. It is going to be Malamadra's squad, the winners of the show match. But what a run by Raptor's squad.
20 kills, and they didn't even drop in boot camp.
20 kills.
But I'm proud of our guests. They got top 5.
They got, yeah.
Also, Toby's team, 9th place, top 10.
Yeah, got 9th there as well.
Yeah.
But just the story of this game is boot camp and then Raptor. Malamadra. Okay, so Malamadra definitely did a good job of controlling their territory, of controlling that hill. It was the control of that hill that where they got that initial kill onto Raptor's squad that really allowed them to win, as well as not losing anyone to the snakes